Rice, more, feather white haze unfurling above like angel wings, when water becomes air, lifting to crystalline transparency among its celestial sisters, bringing rain, life, as ivory grains soften to translucent capacity, boiled to flesh as fresh as fish full of the light of the ocean. Rice, magically, miraculously, multiplying into a porcelain broth, stretching to palest aquamarine, to feed more stomachs than a handful of plain cooked rice. Rice, poised on the spoon life fishing pole, my mother holds in the spring of life, baiting her baby's toothless mouth, more molia, in the winter of life, baiting her husband's toothless mouth, more, more. In between, giggling in the face of fear from my aunt's lips, as she reminds us, we are Hmong, tough like rice, surviving on water. We too can survive on rice and water alone. Rice, our fragile rafts to survive the hurricanes of hungry times. In between tender green stalks swaying in the wind, refugees under a foreign sun, sparkling promises of new life. Rice, growing on water in patches over low paddies, or tall stalks in riverbeds, growing on land slashed and burned by my earth-traveling ancestors, amphibians surviving in any environment. Rice, an oceanic nectar of life in a bowl of rice, for a land-longing people finding home wherever resilient. She tilts the axis of her story. Quicksilver breeze, flipping iridescent, flexing bamboo slender in tides of wonder. She defies gravity, spins the hands of time, tilts the axis of her story. Out of the shadows of cloudy pasts, out of the mantles of winter, her feet strike down genocide, racism, patriarchy, tough from barefoot ancestral journeys, over thousands of miles, over burning barren lands. Her ankles age-old from curving around mountain ridges and edging over people's country's boundaries. Her calves, slender and sharp like needles, punch down thunderbird thighs and remake the world. Her arms wave like wings and fins, fingers like compasses, brown fire eyes. Her fingers fan into hummingbird wings sweeping, zenith, cardinal, horizon, celestial firmament. Her painted nails grip the impossible like Hmong. American dream, she dances among snowflakes, falling over frozen lakes. Along tendrils of fuzzy green leaves, sheltering the gold of squash flowers, under the pink of lady slippers, she escapes the water dragons, the squalor of refugee camps, the fancies of host countries, the poverty of immigrant ghettos. She is a new thread, weaving uncharted territory, a new moon taming the night. She flies fearlessly for her father, he of a broken back, as her mother silently feeds her iron wheel. On the other side of the black marble wall, the Hmong heroes, whose names will never be sung, weep tears of joy as they see her streak across the sky, blossom beyond their wildest dreams. Their Hmong child lifts their Hmong name across the heavens. No Pelumbe Hmong, Do Chondu. Give them a face. Hmong Muan Jinwa. a tribute to the girls coming from the wintry moonlight into the Hmong Minnesotan spring. The land was ice, the world hung invisible. Opaque foreign flowers distorted under frosted refugee tears. Linking hands, 5 girls glided in sisterly solidarity. One carried the hopes of the latecomers. One held scissors to cut around the lines. One refracted the purple and white jewels of your people's lost years. One pierced through the night with a subtle strand of silvery jewels. One softened the dark with the sweetness of moonlight. Together, they mastered the mysteries of winter to fight for the arrival of spring, when the land warms up like a bowl of food, where the worlds unfrozen swim in delicious strings and sing among friends through lips smiling in delight for better days. The beginning of Hmong Minnesota. Yellow whistles. Buttercups sway in the wind on wispy stems. Tiny fairies in grass forest, chirping silently of meadows and woods, seeking to escape from tar and cement, through cracks in sidewalks and at the fringes of parking lots. They lift golden bowls outside stone temples, like monks draped in uncut cotton swathes, the color of sunrise, sundering to the kindness of strangers, filling their tacked-back vessels without a sound. Each grain of rice shared plants the seeds of compassion. The whole street becomes a sacred space, where the divine spark breathed into each soul links up in mutual aid, braiding into a garland of marigolds, spicing up the air. With the blessings from 1,000 hands, joining in leaps of faith, fragrantly ephemeral chains of flowers tying families, friends, and neighbors into the Milky Way, an ethereal veil of citrine stars connecting different galaxies into one universe, where a banner of bold yellow letters builds a yellow brick path, where hills click to reclaim home, which is not a White House, but a Freedom Plaza, where people from all shades of the rainbow come to affirm that Black Lives Matter, and yellow whistles stand guard in pockets next to hearts until they are kissed by lips, calling for help, trusting it will come to stop Asian hate, a wordless song of solidarity that all belong.